What's up, everybody? I'm Sayla, and this is the Lab Diaries brought to you by the Poet's Palette. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's see what's going on today. So, I got here in the pot. I already started before you. Got some roasted garlic here with some onions. Gonna be making a nice hearty bean soup today. I got the beans over here, just finished boiling up. Straight from yard. I just really know right from the ground. They're dry. I boiled them up from this morning. Gonna combine these things. Gonna make some delicious soup today. It's snowing outside. The smells are beautiful up in here. So thanks for joining me. Got the tunes going on. I'll be back. Stella, we're back here. So here we got some onions going on. I'm gonna be putting back into the pot to saute with the garlic. Now I use about half a sweet onion in this and about 12 whole garlic cloves for roasting. I like flavor. Flavor all day or a day, right? Flavor or forget it. So I got that stirring up in the pot right now. I got some onions jumping up at me. Alright, I'm going to use a purple sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. And did you know, fun fact, that sweet potatoes actually have enough nutrients in them that you could live off sweet potatoes alone and be okay in life. And you can make them in so many different ways. So if you really want to do that, I mean, fun times, fun times. So I'm going to chop up the sweet potato. I'm going to chop it up, you know. If you're a kid watching this, don't do this without some adult supervision. You know, I believe in all you mini chefs out there, you know. Chef it up, but make sure you got a parent around. And if you're just chilling, just, you know, be careful. You know, if you're nice, watch yourself. Don't take any heavy, you know, just be okay. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to saute it in the pan with this as well. Got the beans here going on. I'm going to chop some tomatoes up. I'm going to get some thyme in there, some spices, salt and pepper. And, yeah, we're going to cook it up. Hey, señorita, and we're going to rise to the top. Let's see what I got cooking up in the pot, yeah. All right, some progress here. I got the purple sweet potato in here. I chopped up some delicious asparagus in here. So we're building. I got the tomatoes in. So I'm just stirring it up a little more. I'm gonna start adding the beans. There we go. Wow, it's a magical. Now, I boiled the beans for about 3 hours, at least 3 hours. And I'm going to boil them again for another at least 45 minutes in this pot. They're not done yet. They're almost done. Look at that. Can you imagine? Yeah, I haven't even put the spices in yet. So I'm going to be adding salt, pepper, as I said. Probably maybe a little bit of allspice. Scotch bonnet pepper, thyme, and a little bit of cumin. I love cumin. I literally could just put my head in a jar of cumin, inhale it all day long. It's delicious. So yeah, I probably used about a cup each of red kidney beans and white kidney beans. I used about 8 asparagus stalks in here and 1.5 Roma tomatoes for measurements. I'm doing these measurements for you because usually I just throw it all in and I don't know, it just works. But I'm trying to give my measurements here. Okay, we'll be back. You know, come on, man. Gotta bring it old school. We're back at it. The stuff is boiling up hard. Okay, so let's see. We got soup boiling up here. We got some curry going up under here. So I'm going to add some curry to the soup. So I kind of just did this from scratch. So I got some salt here. I got some turmeric here. I got some, it's called jeera. It's toasted cumin, seed ground. It's delicious, smells delicious. It's very potent, so just know how to work with it. I've got some thyme, like I said I was putting in there. I actually put that in there. I put the thyme in here, and I've got cumin in here. Got fennel seed in here, salt, pepper. So what I did, I had to do the curry separately because when you're making curry, you want to try to burn it and cook it off for about 10 minutes because you don't want anybody's belly fiat go burn, you know? You want anybody's belly to burn or hurt, it helps to cook it off for 10 minutes before you add it to anything. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, got the tuna coming. I'm feeling it. This is from some fresh turmeric, which I had added to the pot. Just a little bit, 1.5 pieces, just like one overall taste boiling. And yeah, these are the scraps. Now, please, people, when you're cooking, don't throw out your scraps. Reuse, reduce, recycle, okay? I freeze my vegetable scraps in the freezer, and then when I'm ready to make soup, I take them out and I boil up a nice stock, right? And it's fresh because it's frozen from when you cut it. So, I mean, things like the purple, unless you're making like a dark stock, I can understand if you throw something that's like purple, because it will bleed and it will make your soup or whatever you're making a darker color, sometimes a funny color. But other than that, keep your onion scraps, the peels, everything. Like, keep it and freeze it if you have room. But sometimes I go overboard and, and then I have to end up getting rid of stuff. But seriously, and people who eat meat, if meat eaters, even with your chicken, like, not the chicken off your plate, but when you're preparing that stuff, keep your bones on that stuff. It makes a really, really tasty stuff. I gotta admit. Okay, yeah, we'll be back. Layla here again for the Poet's Palette, the Lab Diaries, the Dopeness TV. What I forgot to mention was that when I'm doing the curry, we've got the curry here, it's thickening up. Now, as it's getting thickened up, you want to add a little bit of water as it's thickening just to let it out, but not too much. But what I recommend, usually, I don't have it here today, but usually I recommend if you can get some ginger beer or ginger ale and replace them with water. I just find, or even beer if you like to cook with that. I just find it gives it a little bit more flavor instead of just pouring regular water. I recommend that. Ginger ale is usually my go-to. That's my little secret. So I got the curries boiling up here. I'm gonna add it to the pot in a couple of minutes. And yeah, I've added about 4 tablespoons of coconut milk. One of my favorite things to use in the kitchen. And yeah, I added that to the curries, just letting it thicken up a bit. And I'll come back with the finished product in a while. Thanks for joining. Love ya. I gotta give you a little bit of flavor in your ear and a little flavor in your mouth, Okay. Alright, y'all, I have thrown caution to the wind, and I've been in complete trouble, and we are putting some dumplings. Yeah, this is it. This is the making of them. That's the making of them. We are putting some dumplings up in this bad boy. So I was just coming to announce that. Now, what I did to give it a little bit more taste is I took about 4 tablespoons of the juice from this incredible deliciousness, and I tasted it, and God damn. Okay? And I'm just making this up today. We're gonna have creative journeys here in my kitchen with the Poet's Palette. So, we're kind of experimenting, learning together. Now, some recipes that I'll do with you is probably ones I've done before, but most times probably not. I like to, I just like to surprise myself and everybody else too. It's fun. So I'm baking dumplings here. So yeah, what I said went off track there. So I put about 4 tablespoons of this delicious goodness boiling up here in this with a little bit of water and some salt. I can even add salt to this one because I have salt in the pot. I think it's going to soak up the flavor, but you can add a little salt if you'd like to. Yeah, so put some dumplings in here. It's so inviting. I can't wait to diggity in this. What's that? The music just turns me on. Thinking of a master plan. Thinking of a master plan. You got the mic to share on the deck. Thinking of a master plan. I got this stuff one and you feel it. Thinking enough from below. I'm gonna cover it up and let it simmer nice and slow. I got about maybe, like 20 minutes to go. And then we'll be eating some good stuff. And do it all the time. If you didn't notice, this is vegan Vegan and delicious and nutritious. Oh, 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 oh. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for chilling out with me today. Poets Palette with Dopeness Television for the Lab Diaries. I hope that you join me again. There will be more of these with me featuring in my kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, welcome to my world. Yeah, and hopefully I get your palate salivating and get you all excited to try stuff at home and to cook. Yeah, it's besides music, this is my other passion, but music is, we all know. But yeah, I love to cook. I love to cook with you. Come on over, come on for dinner. Those will be coming up soon. So stay tuned. Yeah, and thanks for joining us, Stella Genesis for the Poets Palette.